Welcome to English Grammar and Writing Skills course of Edupome EdTech. You're watching the video with Manisha Vedi and the topic for the video is present continuous tense. So today we are going to talk about the second form of present tense, that is present continuous tense. So what is present continuous tense? So present continuous tense basically talks about, or it defines an action in progress in present time. Let's say, for example, he is going to school, or if I say that I am teaching you English. Okay, so I am teaching you English, and the first example was he is going to school. Or let's add one more example. Let's add one more example, that is it is raining outside. Now in these sentences you will see that it defines an action which is in progress. An action in progress means any action which is in progress means he is going to school. That means वो स्कूल जा रहा है. I am teaching you English means मैं आपको इंग्लिश पढ़ा रही हूँ. It is raining outside means बाहर बारिश हो रही है. So it basically talks about an action in progress in present time. Always remember that an action in progress in present time. Okay. So here is going, am teaching, is raining. These all are the present continuous tense. Okay. So the sentence arrangement which you will see in present continuous tense. Let's say, for example, if you are given up a sentence and you have been asked that which form of tense is used in that form of sentence. Okay. So what you will do is you will check for that if the sentence is arranged in the form of subject, then helping verb, that is am or are, then V4, that is ing, if the form of the verb has ing with it, and then the leftover means then the other content of the sentence. So if the sentence is in this form, that is the subject, then helping verb, then V4, then you can easily actually differentiate that which form of tenses have been used here. Okay, now we are going to talk about the uses. Now what are the uses? First of all, you use present continuous tense to talk about an action in progress. For an action in progress. Okay, let's say, for example, it is raining heavily. Okay, or second example is she is eating right now. She is eating right now. So when you are defining an action in progress, let's say, for example, it is raining heavily or she is eating right now, in these two cases the sentence has been arranged in the form of subject plus is, am or are plus V form of the verb. Okay, so this is the first use. Now let's talk about the second use. Now what is the second use? When you talk about any future action or a definite arrangement, means any event which is defined, means it will happen, it will perfectly happen, it is defined. Whenever you talk about any defined event which is going to take place in the near future, so when you're talking about any future action, or when you're talking about a definite arrangement in the near future. For example, Okay, in these two examples, see, first example says I am going to the convocation ceremony tomorrow. So this is a definite arrangement which is going to take place in the near future, that is tomorrow. So tomorrow I am going to a convocation ceremony. So in this case, present continuous tense is used. In the second example, he is buying a car tomorrow. It is also defining a future action or a definite arrangement in the near future. Means tomorrow, what he is going to do tomorrow is he is buying a car tomorrow. So is buying is the present continuous form of tense. Now let's talk about the third use. What is the third use? Some verbs are sometimes not written in continuous tense. Okay, there are some of the verbs. There is an exceptional case. Okay, what does the exceptional case say is that there are some of the verbs. Those verbs are basically the stative verbs. So when you talk about the stative verbs or non-progressive verbs, when we are talking about non-progressive verbs or stative verbs, then those verbs are not written in the form of present continuous tense. Means ing, the use of ing is strictly prohibited in these forms of verbs. Let's say when you are talking about hope, when you're talking about hope, love, taste, understand, know, see, forget, think, hear, appear, own, resemble, cost, okay, etc., etc. Now these are the stative form of verbs which will not make the use of present continuous tense. Now let's say for example, आई एम टॉकिंग टू अ पर्सन, ओके, और मैं ये कहना चाहती हूँ कि हाँ मुझे आपकी आवाज़ आ रही है, ठीक है, मुझे आपकी आवाज़ आ रही है या मुझे आपकी आवाज़ सुनाई दे रही है. सो आई वोंट से दैट सेंटेंस इन दिस फॉर्म दैट आई एम हियरिंग योर वॉइस. दिस इज द इनकरेक्ट फॉर्म, okay, because here is a form of stative verb, and stative verb or non-progressive verb are not used in the form of present continuous tense. Instead you will say I hear your voice, okay. Or let's say for second example, if I am saying that he is owning a car or he owns a car, okay. सो अगेन ही इज ओनिंग अ कार, ही ओन्स अ कार, उसके पास कार है, ठीक है. तो ही ओन्स अ कार इज द करेक्ट फॉर्म ऑफ वर्ब, व्हाइल ही इज ओनिंग अ कार इज द रॉन्ग सेंटेंस. व्हाई? बिकॉज again own is a form of stative verb, it is a non-progressive verb. So the name itself suggests non-progressive, means these are the verbs which do not make use of the present continuous tense. So always remember whenever, because as questions will be asked to you, that they will either ask you to fill in the blanks with the correct form of the or the suitable form of the verb, or in the next form they can ask you, in the next type of question they can ask you to choose out of the correct options, okay. So in both the cases always remember to differentiate between the progressive, or read out the whole sentence and try to figure out that the verb used here, used in that sentence, should be in the form of stative, or should be in the form of stative, should be a non-progressive verb or a progressive verb, okay. So you'll have to differentiate between the two and then use the continuous tense. So if it's a non-progressive verb, if it is a stative verb, then do not use present continuous tense. Fourth use of continuous tense. Now see, continuous tense with always, okay, continuous tense with always may express an idea which is not in favor of the speaker or which is not the liking of the speaker. Means, let's say I am talking about someone's habit or trait which I'm not fond of, which I don't like. Okay, so for example, if I'm saying that she is always fussing about everything. Okay, so in this sentence I'll say that I'm saying that she is always fussing about everything. Means whatever I'm trying to do, she's just not happy. She is always trying to pull out mistakes. Okay, so I'm actually not happy with her behavior, and I'm saying that she is always, I'm making use of always. So whenever always is used, continuous tense is used, present continuous tense is used. Okay, in another case I'm saying that he is always praising his friends. Okay, means again it shows that I am not very much fond of his friends, and that is why I am making sentences like he is always praising about his friends, he is always praising his friends. Means to have a conversation with him is very much difficult, because he won't listen anything against his friend, and he keeps on praising his friend. He is always praising his friends. So whenever always is used, always and the use of continuous tense basically presents an idea, or it basically speaks of that the speaker is not very fond of the other person. ठीक है, जिसके बारे में भी the speaker is talking about. Okay, now let's see the fifth use. The fifth use. All right, now the sentence is having now at the moment. The sentence is having now at the moment, or these days, presently, at present, while, still. Sorry. Now the sentences which are having now, at the moment, these days, presently, at present, while or still, all these sentences make use of present continuous tense. Okay, let's say for example, he is reading now. Okay, so if you see this sentence, let's say if this sentence is given to you in the form of question. Okay, now if you see this sentence, what they have done is that they are asking you that he blank or dash read now. Okay, so the sentence makes use of now. So when you see now, you will remember that whenever the sentences have words like now, you are going to use the word, you are going to use the verb in the form of present continuous tense. Means you are going to use the V form of the verb. So that will be he is reading, because I already talked about the rule when I was talking about the sentence arrangement, that the sentence is followed up by subject plus is, am or are, then V4 forms of the verb comes. Okay, so he is reading now. Now let's see one more example that says that they are not providing dining these days. Means in the course of pandemic, you are watching like restaurants are not allowing their clients and customers to sit in the restaurant. Instead, you can only order, or you can only do that take away from that particular restaurant. Okay, so they are not providing dining these days. So again, in this sentence, the use of these days can be easily visible to you. So search for those sentences, read out this whole sentence first, and then use the appropriate form, of the verb, that is V form of the verb. V4 form of the verb will be used in the case of present continuous tense. Okay, so in the next video I am going to talk about some of the questions related to present continuous tense.